day, everyone. It is Calxiyn and Hunter here, and we are reacting to Arcane Season 2, Episode 5. And if you enjoy this reaction or want to see our reactions early, you should check out the Patreon. And obviously, if you pledge now, you'll not only get the reaction to Episode 6 early, but also, like, for the rest of the month, you'll get all our reactions early. And I'm sure that you do not want to miss our reactions to what'll be Episode 7, 8, and 9. I guess, like, that'll be the end of the series, which is kind of crazy and a little sad, but I'm holding it together. Anyway, I just want to talk about, so last episode, we didn't really have any theories, but as we just got up to, like, take a break, I thought of something, okay? If Jinx knows that Warwick is Vander, I wonder if what's going to happen is that she's gonna be like, hey, Vi, you may want to come see this shit, right? And so that's how they
Jinx
like reunite and like they reach out to each other. And I
Dad's
feel like
a werewolf.
Yeah,
now.
like that's a really interesting, I don't know, metaphor, or just like that, like Warwick / Vander. Like Vander is what brings them together again after all of the bad things that have happened. Because I've been struggling to think about like how does Vi get involved? Because I wanted her to be like involved with Jinx and Echo and like finally fight like for Zaun. But I have a feeling that because of the boxing ring stuff or whatever, she was just sort of lying low, making her money, securing the bag, and like everybody betrayed her, and so she's now having like sad boy hours basically, right? And so what changes it from like sad boy hours, I don't give a fuck about anyone, screw Jinx, screw Caitlyn, will be like, oh, well, Vander is kind of alive, and so what if we can be a family again? And also, Jinx is changing. Like, what if they can finally heal? Like, Silco is gone, Vander is back, like all that stuff. So what do you think about that, Hunter?
I think that you're correct that that's probably the thing to bring the two sisters together. I'm also kind of looking forward to the profile of Jinx as like a revolutionary.
Yeah, I mean, that was my favorite part of last episode.
Which I assume. I think we're also going to get a lot more Caitlyn.
Yeah.
And, like, because I think as Jinx's profile rises, as like the Zaun becomes more sort of unified, and there's a lot more solidarity between the desperate groups, I think they will become stronger, and I think that'll force Caitlyn and Ambassa to be more aggressive.
Yeah.
We also don't know what happened to Ambassa.
Well,
no, Ambassa either.
Oh,
she got gored
She saw
by Warwick.
Yeah.
So like we might see her with like a new cool facial scar. We still don't. Jax and Echo and Jayce and Echo
Heimerdinger
are still off. They went to a farm out of the province.
I don't think that like they've actually disappeared. So when Bess is like, they've been kidnapped by the Black Rose, I don't think so. I think one of two things have happened. Either they got sucked up by the anomaly, or what I think is more likely, they're just in the tree. Like they're just hanging out. Yeah. I think that they're just doing science in Echo's home base. And Jayce decided
science in the tree.
Jayce decided after seeing what he saw, he didn't want to go back. You know what I mean? I think that that makes sense to me. Also, the furry lady told Sallow to go see Victor, so we may see what Victor is doing. I don't know if there's going to be, like, an alliance with Victor and Jinx at all. Like, I think that that's kind of a fun team-up, but it's also a little weird because Victor doesn't seem like the fighting type, but then again, if they heal a bunch of people, those people can then fight.
That's true.
Right? And so it could be
I feel like Victor's kind of like Victor's peace, like, healing people wild card.
Right.
But
he's also never been very, like, he supported Zaun,
Sallow
right?
is apparently, because Jess told... Lest, there we go. Told Sallow about the healer, and he seems interested. Yeah. So what if he gets healed, and he comes up, and he's like, no, actually, we need peace, and that's how the peace between Zaun
That's interesting.
That could be
a good idea, too.
That would put him in, because, like, I thought he was going to be in conflict with Ambassa, but what if he's in conflict and that he becomes a better person?
Yeah,
like, I thought he was going to be, like, aggressive because he felt scorned.
I think that's an interesting idea. What I was trying to say, though, was, like, I don't think Victor has ever been above violence. Like, you know what I mean? I couldn't see him being, like, peace and love and Jesus and whatever.
Well,
like,
now he seems peace and love and Jesus.
Well, I don't know, though, because if Zaun is fighting, like,
hey, man, I was kind of wrong about...
I feel like that Victor...
Yeah, but, like, what if he can see... I mean, it would be a bit of, like a Victor, like, Deus Ex Victor. If,
Well, I'm just saying, like, I feel like...
the day.
No, not that he'll save the day, but I feel like that he wouldn't have any qualms about what Jinx is doing, because he's always thought they've been mistreated down there. Like, he is a victim himself of the gases and stuff and like all of that. So I was thinking now in hindsight, like I don't know if Victor would be like peace and love and kumbaya and whatever. Like I could see him being like, I'm going to heal these people and we are going to use that to fight and you know be strong. But that's a good point about Sallow. Like there's a healer in the Fishers. We need peace because this could change everything. Like I could see that happening. That's interesting. But let us get into the episode now, I think.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, press and play. I'm still proud of myself for that Caitlyn prediction, by the way, that she would have a new, like, romantic interest because she clings desperately to intimacy just to feel something or, like, to be comforted. Because you can see even, like, when Maddie's trying to be comforting, that, she's thinking about work.
Boxing, so this is probably...
Yeah.
Boxer Vi with presumably black hair.
Was this guy not the guy that she beat up in Stillwater? Is that not the same guy?
It looks like a similar guy. Also,
that's not Smeech.
We briefly saw the dude who Vi met drunk in the audience.
Loris. I guess he gave up being an enforcer.
Knocked the jaw off him, huh? Ooh, I love this. I love this as like the opening music video thing of her just like drinking and fighting and fucking.
Well, she's was cheersing with Loris, so I don't know if there's fucking quite yet, but
it looks like it's mostly just like fighting. Oh man.
I guess this is how she's making her money.
Yeah, it appears so. She looks to be having a slightly rough. She's also way seen about it.
Well, yeah, she's in her little emo phase.
Yeah. Looks like, I guess she has to cover up the V, or the VI. You look like you're right about her not screwing, her just getting it out through fighting. Oh, you see her wherever you look.
Oh my god. I like the self-destructive... Oh my god.
Oh man.
Is she just starting fights in random bars too?
Yeah, it would appear so.
Oh dear. See, Loris is like, fuck this.
Oh, yeah. She pushed Lauren away. Loris away. There we go.
Are
Third
you
time's the charm. I'm having a stroke. She gave me water. She laced me. I'll be talking by the end of this video.
Oh my god.
Oh man. Well, I mean, she's a good boxer, but
I mean, sometimes. Honestly, I think people overestimate Vi's strength without the gauntlets a little bit, like Savika Lassie.
But also, like, I think her emotionality and her drinking.
Yeah, obviously.
Uh-oh, who's that? Whoop. Is that actually Jinx?
No, I don't think so. I think it's just her dreams.
Unless it's someone else. I don't know why. Suddenly, it just flew off my head.
Maybe it is Jinx.
Maybe it is actual Jinx. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. I love how, like, out of all the hallucinations, captions? Hello? Why were the captions off? I guess that's okay. We don't need to pause. Okay.
What?
Yeah, so this is what I thought was gonna happen.
What is... Oh, tears. It looked like it came on her forehead, though. I guess not. Don't choke your sister.
I mean, it could have been sweat and then her hair dye, but the pink tear was definitely, like, her shimmer.
I mean, it's not, like, not hair dye, because her hair is naturally blue. I presume it's the makeup. That's what making the tears pink. It just briefly looked like the water was coming from her forehead.
I think the pink was her shimmer eyes.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, sorry guys for the scuffed intro, but it's too late now.
Wait, she's injecting herself in the eye and shimmer.
No. She had shimmer before. Don't you remember when they saved her life? Okay. So now her eyes are permanently like
she has those varicose veins. Yeah, I gotcha.
I feel like half my job is trying to remind Hunter what happened.
Might I remind you, Mbasa!
Hey,
oh, wait a minute.
That's not nice. That happened one time. Otherwise, I think I'm doing better at paying attention.
Hey, now. Oh,
I'm
goodness.
just kidding.
The hands.
Oh, that was different. You saw Jinx's face after Mel, I think.
No.
Yeah, some of these images are the same.
I will say that the actual visuals are so good that it makes me feel more positively inclined towards the song.
We have to stop talking about the song every episode. I'm sure we can talk about other things.
Can we please make a talking about after we finish this? We need to make a talking about Imagine Dragons.
Okay, so she's okay.
Oh man, is that?
That's Caitlyn.
Okay, but the big guy. There,
I think that was the guy at the desk, the warden.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how did she live?
We found a bad dog.
Oh my god.
You didn't sweep up the bodies?
Well, no, I think it's a crime scene.
I guess, yeah.
Right? She has to investigate. God damn. This is fucked up, man. See, so she's telling the difference between what was intentional blood versus what's from the enemies. Yeah, so she's seeing Singe's blood. Oh! He's still in there?
What?
Why did you let yourself get in there, bestie? Oh, why?
Maybe it didn't. Maybe because it became like Vander. It no longer
obeys him, but it still came when it was his blood, right?
But then it changed.
He wants to be the scientist. Maybe that's what it is. Oh my god. Oh dear. Oh, okay. I think he wants to do science for them. Is that why he did all? Oh. Oh. Yeah, why would he let himself get captured? Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh. What are you talking about? What?
She wasn't. I mean, I guess that's just she's working backward from an assumption that Jinx is responsible for everything.
What was he planning?
I don't know. His statement of everyone in power tends to be corrupt, but it's like, babe, you worked with Silco.
Well, I guess that's what he means. Mel? Ah! Oh, God! That's fucked up! Okay, I'm glad we're checking in with her.
Don't you hate it when you got, pedals in your lungs? It's the first time we've seen Mel in a little bit. Oh, dear.
Oh, my God!
Oh, she does not look like she's in the best of,
Well, no, she's in, like, a prison!
I love how the prison roof looks like a pedal.
Rose, yeah.
I'd like to know that, like, prisons have, themes. Oh, man.
What the fuck? Okay, who is that, though?
I think that's her, her associate that, like...
Like, her assistant?
Yeah.
I don't know, but it didn't look right. Oh my god. And there's, like, a single bug. Oh, dear.
Oh, that's creepy. I don't love that at all.
What?
Hello?
Hello?
Oh.
What the fuck?
Who is that?
He sounds familiar to me, but I don't know why.
Well, they're hiding him, which leads me to believe.
Okay, yeah. Oh. Yeah, see, how can they recruit her if they just killed her friend? That wasn't a very smart thing to do.
I don't know, unless they didn't care about that.
Okay.
Is this like...
I wonder if this is gonna be the mage that Jayce... Okay. Oh! Wait a minute! I think I know this guy! Hold on! Is that guy in League? Wait, is that her brother?
Maybe! Oh! Her dead brother.
Yeah! So he didn't die! He went undercover!
Or like, just was... Ooh,
maybe, oh no. He's been locked up, never mind. Yeah, I think that might be her brother. Oh, okay.
They're storing
this guy
the
is
family
not in
together.
League.
But yeah, it's her brother. That
that's
apparently
crazy.
didn't die. Huh, look at that.
What the heck?
Oh my god, there's an actor that guy looks weirdly very similar to in the face and the beard.
Oh, he didn't know it was her either at first?
No, I guess not. I guess he wasn't paying that much attention.
Bro, so do you guys, like, when do you guys get fed? What's going on? Okay, well, we'll check back in
Every
with them
once
later.
in a while, someone lowers down a pot of split pea soup.
The brother, like, was on their side now, but that's not what it seems like. It seems like that, you know what I mean? Seems like that they've just been both prisoners all this time, which sucks. Oh.
Hardly ideal.
Aw, look at that. So that's the Fisher thing,
yes.
And then there's Vander in the little circle. I like that. But what if Vander doesn't recognize Vi? You dyed your hair. Like, you're different now.
You're a whole different person. I mean, maybe smell, face. You think you'd recognize your own children.
Oh. What the fuck is happening down here?
I don't know.
What in the Last of Us? I mean, those look bioluminescent, but...
Yeah.
I love how Vi is, like, she's shaking her head like, what if this is all a trap? But also, like, if they wanted to kill me already, they probably could have.
Yeah.
Ow!
Oh, don't you? Doesn't taste very good, though. So, like, a clapping or snapping sound makes them light up.
Oh, Dad! Oh no! Oh dear!
Oh, I love that line. Which one?
Okay.
Oh shit! I love that.
Oh dear!
Bitch
oh my God.
Oh, I also love that, like, she's... Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh dear! Guys, please, don't...
Ladies! That's not entirely a one-on-one fight.
Well.
They both hit a child, and maybe they're...
Well, she hit a child! So there was a child
Well, I mean, there's difference between
I'm just saying.
Difference between like a kind of messy elbow versus a fucking
I know, I'm just saying.
5.56 bullet to the dome.
But don't you know what I mean?
Yeah. Because Dad's here, moron.
Oh dear.
Well, she's acknowledging.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh.
Well, except for the fact he's a werewolf.
Oh, that's sweet. My sisters are getting back together. They're learning to love each other again and trust each other.
I want to know what, like, I don't know. Sometimes I guess there's just weird shit. Oh! Wait a minute. I had a theory that Singe was being funded by Mbessa, right?
Oh.
Remember that? And I've never seen anything like that. Yeah. See?
Oh, he knows.
So, okay, so it wasn't funding before, but now it's like, I need a scientist, right? See? You believe too much in him.
But he said that everyone was getting out, so that I trusted a certain amount of altruism. I know, but I'm saying
you believed in him too much that he wanted to help the people of Zon. He does not give a fuck.
Unless...
I like that. See? And so now, he has to call Warwick back.
Oh, I wonder if he's gonna turn his, like, her Russian guy with the shapely beard into another Warwick.
Or maybe, yeah, maybe there are multiple Warwicks. Oh, his daughter in his hands.
Oh, poor baby.
Oh, but he still recognized. Oh, dear.
Oh, man.
But then he recognizes Jinx and Vi's blood, maybe. Like, maybe that's... I don't know. Now I'm worried.
Yeah.
Oh, so I thought.
Blisters, is that like Cheers? Blisters
I don't know.
Bedrock? I can only assume, right?
Well, now I'm worried. Because what if, like, then he's gonna call Vander back to him and...
Oh, back in the prison.
Dude! I like this guy.
He's sassy. He looks pretty disheveled, all things considered.
Yeah. Oh! Interesting. So she drew a rune on the floor. Yeah, it's with
There's
runes.
A direct line.
See, they're trying to see if Mel's, like, magical.
Oh, I bet you, because we had that theory that Mel had, like, latent magic, and that's
why they want her.
The Blood Rose wanted them, so maybe this is, like, an elaborate
Well, right, because Jayce talked about runes that do the things, right? Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh, dear. See, she's not his full, like...
Not, yeah.
Because we were like, what if she had an affair with some...
magic dude,
like, Black Rose guy, and then, like... So Mel's not... Yeah! That's what we thought!
Yes, we
guessed
thought.
that! We're good at this!
She's like the magical Lisan al-Gaib, for you Dune fans out there.
Oh no!
And it's Mel.
It wasn't me!
And it's fucking
you!
Mel. And like it's a test if you'll able to get out there, then you're magic. Yeah. Mel has secret magic. Ooh, that looks
creepy. See, so he's gonna make another monster. So maybe Vander will be okay. Uh-oh, never mind.
Oh, he's just making shimmer.
Oh! How did you find them here? Oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Making weird homunculus probably to save his daughter. Don't you love it?
See, I knew that Singe wasn't gonna be helpful. So, we already knew this.
You. Ooh.
Oh, man!
Oh.
Ambessa wanted him! Don't point the gun at him!
Did he have, like, the guy from, Full Metal Alchemist who made a chimera with a dog and his daughter? I wonder if it's a similar kind of vibe.
No, I don't think so. I think his daughter's just dead.
And... unspeakable.
Aww.
We're gonna finally get a look at it.
Oh, but I don't think that he could bring back his daughter like that. It would have to be some other way, you know?
Oh, it's gonna be like his daughter. His daughter's gonna be in some kind of tube
like the axolotl.
Or axolotl as well. But I was gonna say like.
Oh my God! Is
Nora
this gonna be like
Mr. Freeze?
Miraculous Ladybug, where she's like in this like church-like coffin? Yeah. Oh no! And she's been kept alive all this time.
Oh my goodness! There's even like a little spinning ballerina thing. This is straight out of Heart of Ice, the Batman the Animated Series episode. Mr. Freeze. Oh, and so they might have been.
Oh. Yeah, see, so he didn't give a fuck about Zon. That's what I thought he was doing. Yeah, so what's she sick with? What's the problem?
Time?
Oh.
Oh, she's dead.
Well, I think she's in kind of a stasis, right?
Mm-hmm. I love this idea. The
jumping back and forth is crazy.
I love this idea of a prison that, like, works also as a puzzle.
Yeah.
I love that idea.
This is
I don't know if
cool.
I've seen something like this before. This is rad. This is why this show has 100 on Rotten Tomatoes. I also love how this guy's like, I've been here for 20 years. You did this in an afternoon. Go fuck yourself.
Well, you've been alive this whole time. Wait, what?
Unless he hasn't.
Wait, what if he's not alive?
Oh, because there was 1 or 2 shots previous where he kind of pops out.
Yeah, like, what if this is suspicious?
What if he's actually dead?
What if what if it's not him? Oh, no. I'm afraid. He's not real! He's not real, Hunter! He's not real! Yeah,
Ayo.
See? That's what I thought. Oh, blood magic!
Oh, maybe?
Yeah, right?
Oh, it's the lady again.
Oh, no! Is it LeBlanc, then?
Oh, it's herself. Is that LeBlanc?
It could be LeBlanc pretending to be her, is what I'm thinking.
And LeBlanc is, well, yeah, it appears
Black
so.
Rose. Wait, so maybe that was the test.
Maybe? You're too clever. You're young good.
Okay, well, anyway.
We've all been here before. Tied up with
so it wasn't
chains.
Kino. They did kill him.
Mm-hmm.
Right, but it's not. No, dear. That's why they banished, to try to keep her safe. That's why Mbessa banished her.
That looks painful.
Come on, Mel, yeah!
Oh, Super Saiyan, go!
Yeah, see? The armor's glowing again. Whee!
Yeah, so I guess that's how she was able to save herself.
And we talked about that in the live stream.
Well, I kind of wondered if it was the magic thing. You were more on the armor. I still don't know if it's the armor.
The armor's a conduit, kind of like how there are runes on weapons. You still need something to use the magic, right? So that's my argument, but I guess we'll see, you know. Hello? What the fuck is this? Okay. Could this have been when Vander was a revolutionary? Maybe, and this was their secret base?
I guess
Is that, like, what could have been going on?
That kind of looks like it.
Silco and Vander. Yeah. So this was their...
fatigues?
I don't know.
Military uniform?
But yeah, like, this is where they tried to do revolution things, right? Bro, this shit is so old, like, it would be falling apart.
Ooh.
What? Oh.
Oh, that's why they fought, because we never knew why.
Damn.
Oh, he wanted to... Oh, I love how she has a robot finger. I just noticed that.
Yeah. Now. He would have known that Vander... Well, that wasn't really an apology, but, like, you know what I mean?
Well, it's acknowledging that he had fault in it as well.
Yeah, that Vander took responsibility for
so
what
it's
happened.
like, yeah, so the reason why they were fighting, which was kind of, like, left up to interpretation, is because he blamed Silco for the death of Jinx and Vi's parents.
Yeah.
That's interesting. That makes a lot of sense.
Well, what if Vander was... Because it said when she died, not when they died.
So what if
Vander, like, that was her sis... Like, that was related to them, too.
Yeah.
Right? Because it would be kind of weird if it was like, I love this girl that was with another man. Like, what if it was, like,
but that means that Vander was their father, but also their uncle.
Yeah. Which is what I was trying to... No! If she dies here, I'm gonna be so fucking mad.
Gets gored by Vanderwick.
Because Vander's being called now by Singed, right? So that's not good. Yeah, see? He doesn't care anymore.
Doggy.
Oh, dear.
Oh, dear.
See? That's not good, man. But he did recognize her before. Oh, God.
Ooh.
Oh, dear.
A fight in silhouette like this always makes me nervous. Oh, man.
Oh, no! Is she trying to help Vi, or... Come on, Vander! You recognized them before!
Don't kill the baby. Oh,
yeah, see? Oh! That's crazy that she has a symbol of the two wolves on her back, too, and, like, that's what he was made out of. What the fuck?
This is a flashback?
Oh, it's bringing back...
Felicia. That's Jinx and Vi's mother.
Yeah. Oh, look! Oh, she's so pretty!
She looks like a halfway between Jinx and Vi.
Well... Oh, and Silco's right there!
Yeah, look at young, sexy Silco.
Wait, so what if the guy that died was not their father? Like, I'm kind of like, this seems a little flirty. Or I guess maybe they felt like she was their sister in arms. Maybe it wasn't romantic, you know what I mean? Or actually related, you know? Like, they were the original gang.
Yeah.
He looks so, like, different.
So this is like, oh, we won Zon?
Why do I think Silco's kind of hot in this flash?
I'm knocked up. Why are you drinking? Oh, that's why she's not.
Wait a minute! Oh, okay, so there is another, okay. So they're just found family, I guess. I wonder if this is Jinx's voice actor, like one of their voice actresses. Yeah. Look at Silco! Aww. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's what they called the bar. Oh.
Aww. Oh, no, that's what their thing is. Yeah, it's like Bedrock and Blisters.
Oh, I love this!
Blisters and Bedrock. Ah. Did he say that in the first season?
I don't remember.
I really hope so. That would be sweet.
Oh, so he suggested it.
That's wild. Oh. That was so sweet. So and then we're going to see it go bad. What was her name again?
Felicia.
Felicia. Oh. Bye, Felicia.
Oh, dear, Hunter. But yeah, why is it also, like, where did the lights go? I hope they're just hugging. I hope it's okay. Yeah, they're hugging! Yay! Oh!
What a... Echo team!
Oh! Even though our dad is a monster. Oh, I like how she's...
I'm here, too!
Yeah, she's just hugging, like... No, but this has to go wrong somehow. Caitlyn is gonna appear with a gun and something goes wrong.
Well, I assume that,
they're gonna try to go look for him if he doesn't come back because, which,
Singed is gonna pull
Jayce?
some shit. Jayce? Who are you? What is this? Where are we?
What now? Canister.
There's someone's trying to work.
Bro, have they been living down here? What's going on?
No, that looks like it's Victor.
Well, no, but Victor had a lot of purple stuff.
I guess so.
So I
maybe.
feel like this is someone else.
Wait, what if it's a Twink?
The maid?
Yeah,
it's
Twink.
It's Sala.
So we got fixed. So we got like his legs healed.
Oh no!
So
what
Sala's
the fuck is going on?
Out.
Wait a minute. So there were time hijinks. Jayce and them haven't locked in here the whole time.
Oh, a little bit.
Yeah, see, because his facial hair's grown out, right?
Yeah.
So they were stuck
but
there.
Maybe like a month or two. Not
How
years,
long has it
presumably.
been?
Salo?
Yeah, so
yes,
Salo became Victor's,
I love how you can see the places where his fingers touched his
Where's
head.
Echo and Heimerdinger? I think one must ask what the fuck?
What the heck?
Oh, we have to go back to that frame after. Oh, dear.
So,
oh, my God.
Where's Heimerdinger? Where's Echo?
Yeah. Yeah, see,
They're a hive mind. They're a hive mind.
That's what I thought was going to happen. Bro, you just let him be inside of this the entire time? Oh, damn, that's crazy.
Wow, so it looks like they're still separate.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Boy.
Okay. Whee! Okay, so they got him out of there. But where is Echo and Heimerdinger?
I assumed there was an axe, like maybe, no.
That's his hammer. Him. Oh, they've been taking it from the portal, and they're distributing it.
But he's not really giving...
No, because he took a canister out of the machine, so I think they're taking individual canisters. Mm-hmm. Well, that's why they're pulling pieces out. That's why it doesn't work anymore. Yeah, what the fuck?
I think that's going to be the next episode.
What? What? Where? I have to get back to what I was doing. Yeah, see, they're stealing part of the hex tech and they're taking it.
Wow. He's gonna die.
You're really gonna whack this guy? Oh my god! Jayce!
What has Jake seen? What is his damage?
They've been doing this the whole time you've been locked up. Hammering him is not gonna help.
God, Salo got turned into a fucking plate of pudding there.
Oh my god. Okay. I don't know what's going on anymore. Yeah, where are Echo and Heimerdinger?
I don't know.
Because I thought they all touched the arcade.
Maybe they died? My only guess is the next episode we see, at least in part, whatever the hell happened. Maybe they don't do it in detail, but maybe the next episode,
the vignettes are
vignette is about.
Okay, so I love the Jinx and Vi stuff. I thought that was great to bring them together.
The flashback was amazing and poignant. It's so weird to see Vander and Silco be friends and oh my goodness.
Yeah, I know. And like to know what their past was.
Because the big mystery of like what exactly you could assume they had ideological differences, and that was communicated throughout much of the first season. But to actually see like the breaking point.
Yeah, like
it was
her
the death
dying.
Of Vi and
I think that the idea was. Man. They all seem to have been in on this together, so it was more of found family, because during the episode I was like, okay, did Vander like her romantically, or like what was going on? I think it was just like she was like their honorary sister, right? So when she died, that really like broke Vander and tore him up, because she wouldn't have died if it wasn't for them fighting, you know, against Zaun in the way that they did, right? So that's what pushed Vander. Like, he made a promise to her, and in his view, what he did went against the promise that he made to protect them, and so that's what made him go crazy. But yeah, I like that there was like kind of a healing of the trauma, because Vi and Jinx found out now, like, you know, that Vander did try to own up to his mistakes, and if Silco had seen that, but at the same time, like, for all this time, Vander, you really couldn't have tried to put letters in other places.
Couldn't have
tried to put up a billboard apologizing to Silco, because, like, that's the thing, right?
Skywriting.
This all, like, hinges on the fact that Silco never went down here and saw this letter, right?
Here's the thing, is because I think that's the first thing that split them apart, and I think they just split more and more and more and more. It's like the idea of, like, the fight you have with someone 10 years into knowing them is not about the first thing you disagreed with. It's about the last 10 years.
But you know what I mean? It's funny how, like, they're like, if Silco saw this, it would have changed everything. And I'm like, Vander, you didn't give it another shot. You didn't try to reach him some other way.
But then it was drugs and crime and da-da-da.
Yeah, I understand. Like, I just think that, you know.
I feel like Vander kind of lost his revolutionary zeal. He just tried to keep things less shit.
But Jinx is the one who says that, like, if he saw this could have changed everything, right? And so, like, whether or not that's true, I think it's funny that the implication is, like, Vander left that one note, and that was that. He, like, never tried. But I do like at least Vi and Jinx healing, and, like, I really like the fight that they have in this episode where they were just, like, hitting each other, you know what I mean? And, you know, the barbs that they had against each other, and, like, that Vi is following Jinx, but, like, this is another one of your delusions. Yeah, I don't know. I just really thought that this was a solid episode. Some things are happening a little bit faster than I anticipated. I think we were right about the thing with Mel, that Mel, it's either like, okay, so when I said, oh, it's Mel's armor, you stole something more precious than gold, I guess I should clarify.
My guess was that it was
literally
Mel.
Mean her armor, but that, like, her armor was indicative of the fact that she had power. Like, it's a conduit the same way as, like, that guy has runes on his weapon, right? And he can activate the runes. Like, it was evidence of her connection to the arcane. And Bessa gave her that magical armor in the hopes that if she was ever in trouble one day, she could activate it, full well knowing that she's a mage somehow, right? The thing about Mbessa falling in love, the question becomes, with who? Like, bitch, what are you talking about? But I guess that remains to be seen. But yeah, so I think that we were right about a lot of things in terms of where stuff is going. Going forward is where I'm like, I don't know, because obviously Victor's been doing something. But whatever Victor has been doing has nothing seemingly to do with, like, unless now that, like, maybe what's going on is that next episode we'll see that Savika is actually working with Victor in some capacity. Because, like, all we saw was Jinx and Vi digging in the dirt, right? And, like, what Vi's been doing. But it seems like that Victor is distributing the hex tech equally in Zaun, so it's possible that if we cut back to him, it's like, oh, Victor's actually with Echo, and Echo and Heimerdinger made it out of here, but Jayce didn't for some reason, and, like, that's a whole thing, and that's how they're even getting the hex tech to work, is they're all working together. So I think there's still some questions if, like, Victor is acting entirely alone, or if he is doing it, but we were right about the hive mind. We were right about, like, this creature being able to possess people and Victor being the all-knowing thingy, so we were right about that. What else happened this episode? Oh, Singed. We were right about Singed wanting to bring his daughter back.
But like, I guess I kind of assumed
you were
he was
wrong.
just the way that he looked at that little girl. I just trusted him in that moment. But no, I think he was trying to leverage.
He was always in it for himself, whatever the capacity. It doesn't really matter.
I don't know
right?
my interpretation of what occurred, and I mean you could disagree, is that it would have broke him out. But it just didn't because of Jinx and because of Jinx.
I don't think so. I think that he wanted to get arrested on purpose so that he could talk to Mbessa. Because
part of me thinks that's the plan too, like plan B. I think it worked out for him.
But plan A.
The plan A was that he probably moved out of the way just in case. And then afterwards, he would take him and they would leave together. I don't know.
I think this was always his plan.
Or maybe that's the case.
Singed knows what power and technology that the academies had because he was spurned by them, right? They say that he was kicked out, but the crime was never recorded.
Yeah.
So I think, in my mind, he didn't know how, but he was going to use Warwick to do problems on purpose and get arrested. It just so happened that the protest was going on, right?
Yeah.
And so when arrested, he wanted to make an appeal to whoever was in power. It just happened to be Calxiyn and Mbessa. Hey, I could do this for you if you let me do my experiments because I need funding. I think he wanted to secure funding on purpose. I don't think that if the prison thing never happened, right, and like Silco, if the prison thing never happened and Singed was just walking down the street, I don't think that he would have continued to experiment on Warwick because the entire idea, and he says this, he didn't know what the key was to like retaining, he made something that lives, but he doesn't want to just make something that lives, he wants his daughter's personality back. Warwick lost the mind. That's why the experiment wasn't successful. So he needs to make something else that will retain the mind. And, like, knowing things about League, I guess, I'm just thinking that, like, the Hex Tech is the explanation for that. Like, to combine Shimmer and Hex Tech and make something basically ostensibly like Victor, that makes some sense to me. Because he wants his daughter to still retain her personality, not make his daughter into a monster, right? So we kind of, like, thought that Singed was doing stuff to bring his daughter back. I always thought that he didn't give a fuck about anything other than pursuing that goal, so Hunter believed way too much in Singed, but that's okay. I think that the problem is that now they're gonna try to get Singed back, they're gonna try to get Vander back because Singed just said, hey, the monster's running around down there and now he's not coming when I call him.
I think that Warwick is never gonna totally be Vander again, but I think, I
think what's gonna happen, though, the problem, is that Calxiyn and Mbessa are gonna be like, let's go get the monster, and then they're gonna run into Vi and Jinx and whatever. And this may be when Calxiyn is like, okay, well, wait a minute. The monster's their father. We can't do this. And Mbessa's like, I don't give a fuck. Let's do it. Like, that's gonna be where the break happens because, like, you know, Vi has finally gotten her parent back in the same way that Calxiyn probably wishes that she could bring back her mom. She's not going to separate the family from reuniting. So I think that maybe that's where Calxiyn turns, if she even cares, right? Because it seems like that they're like, we need to go find the monster that Singed made because it's running around in the sewers and for some reason it's not coming back. So I have a feeling that they're going to go down there to secure the monster, which it's like, this is such a weird turn for this season to go into. But other than like actual like head-to-head clashes, it does make sense that this would be the play because think about it, like why hasn't Calxiyn acted all this time? It's because Jinx is elusive and they can't just go in and like beat everybody up to try to find her, right? And so like Calxiyn needs an actual mission to go on to have an excuse to go back down in there. And so I think that this makes sense because it was like we weren't getting anywhere by Calxiyn just running around in the sewers looking for Jinx. And so it makes more sense that like what would bring all the characters back together is now Calxiyn has an actual mission to go find Vander on purpose. Because otherwise, what was she doing? She's just doing the same thing she's always done, which is running around trying to find Jinx, right? So it makes, I think that some people aren't going to like this, because I think that some people are going to be like, oh, the Vander ass pull, and that's, like, deviated the plotline. But, like, what else would spur Calxiyn into action other than, like, immediacy? Because all this time, Jinx has been, you know, not successful at being caught. And so the idea that there's a monster that they have to track on purpose and that they could catch makes sense of something that would bring her back into Zaun. Because otherwise, going into Zaun, it's much too hostile right now. There's nothing that she can do down there. That's why she's been planning from afar. Do you understand what I mean? So I don't think the Warwick thing is too much of an ass pull, you know?
I mean,
to reunite everyone together.
Yeah, how they did it here. If Vander becomes who he was back in the day, that's a bit of a stretch to me.
No. I think it's just
how it is now, I think
he's not entirely a monster, and there's like a metaphor in that, and like all that stuff.
I mean, I also think that there's going to be some conflict where they do the whatever they do the first time around again on him, and then he lashes out again at his children. I kind of see that being an issue.
Yeah.
Mostly I think part of me suspects we might get more of just Jayce and Mel.
Oh next episode. I agree.
Which is a shame because I feel like everyone's kind of disparate. All the parts are disparate in this episode.
Yeah.
But we're all in this episode we just watched. But I think in the 6th episode, everybody comes together.
Yeah.
So the final 3.
Some reason. Yeah.
The final 3
I think that also that Jinx and Vi reuniting. I don't think that it's too early for it to happen. Like, what else could bring them back other than their father? Nothing else has worked, right? And so I think that it makes sense for it to happen here, as opposed to, I guess people probably thought that would be the ending of the show, would be like Vi and Jinx finally reconciling, but I think it makes sense to happen now, so we actually have time to appreciate
the end of the show is Zahn gets its, I hope they do, Zahn gets its
independence or whatever,
because I feel like that's like the only way for these conflicts to end.
Because the show is about the siblings and the show is about the family loyalty, but I think what people forget is that
it's also
making
them
reunite
show,
now. Well, what I'm going to say is, like, making them reunite now means that they can showcase how the family facilitates the freedom for Zahn in the way that Silco and Vander tried to do, but they failed. So they're following in the footsteps of their respective parental figures. And so to me, instead of making, like, at the very end of the show, Jinx and Vi reunite. Like, no, it makes sense for them to reunite now, because now what is the story? It's breaking the generational cycle. It's making sure that Vi and Jinx succeed where Vander and Silco failed. And so I think that, like, a reunion is not the end of the story. The reunion is the start of the ending, which will hopefully be, like, Vi and Jinx, you know, they can lay all of their parental figures that they've collected at peace, right? Whether it's their real mom or Vander or Silco, because they finally did what their parents had set out to do and they did it together. And so I think that it's fully appropriate for the reunion to happen here.
Ending.
Yeah.
I feel like Vi and Caitlyn, I don't know, because people thought that was Endgame, but now I think it's almost like they, like, respect each other, and it's gonna leave on a note of, like, maybe they get together, who knows?
Yeah, I don't know.
I would almost prefer it like that.
There's still sex this season, market.
Sex? Question mark?
Well, in the warnings for this season, right? Every time Netflix pops up, there's a warning for sex, and I'm like, who's sex at this point?
I mean, like, Caitlyn was in bed with
but that wasn't
Lieutenant
like
Lady.
You don't need a warning for that. Mel and Jayce literally had sex last season, and the sex warning did not exist because it wasn't sexy enough. Like, we didn't see, you know, any bits and pieces of anybody, and so we didn't need that warning. So I'm assuming that Netflix has a certain criteria for having that label, and that this season has hit the criteria in some way the previous didn't, right? So anyway,
maybe it's like we consider it sex when it's hate fucking, and when Caitlyn and
I think maybe we'll get a Maddie Caitlyn scene that's a a more substantial.
What if, like, when she's spiraling out more, she cheats on Lieutenant Lady with, like, a prostitute?
I don't know. I don't know. I think that Caitlyn isn't spiraling yet, though. She seems to have everything under control, so we'll see. But I hope you guys enjoyed our reaction. Hope you guys had fun. Check out the Patreon. Thank you for attending Calxiyn's Royal Court, and we will see you in the next one. Bye!